Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome to part 7 of the Greenfield Expanse here in Cities Skylines 2, where we built in the last episode the line that runs all the way from here all the way to the back. You see that little skyscraper in the back, pretty far away. And it's a very long line, this road, and we made all kinds of extra areas to it. Maybe a little bit too big, but not big enough. And yeah, we also made a bus line as well. And off camera, I also indulged myself a little bit by basically creating this. Whoa. That was a quick save. You see this road over here? Now let's see where it all runs to, because if you zoom out, look. And even further to this area, which I call the Palmer Heights gated community. So this area is a gated community with even a little stone extraction area. Yeah, and these are mostly old town houses, and yeah, I really like this area, and it works actually pretty well. Now, what I want to do in this episode is create a train line at this main road. So we have like the bulk of here we will have the main city area. We have sort of a semi, area for the people here, and then maybe also at this area we can also have like a train station. So that would be basically a straight line going through this area. It will be a little bit tight. Maybe we can go underground. We will see. I will turn this around. Maybe that works a little bit better. And let's just see what we have. Let's just see what we have. In our train tab, we are going to the trains over here, and we do have some train. Ooh, that's pretty big. That's a big one, but I think we can use this. Is it not too big? Nah, I don't think so. We can use that roundabout. So let me point that over here for the time being, and then we pick this road over here, and we make a little like that, and then we place it to there, like that. We will adjust this road later, and let's hope we have enough space here to move this thing around. So let's see. Oh, my zone tools are in the way. Okay, let me select this. And yeah, it does fit. Nice, lovely. Let me put these things over here. Or maybe here, I don't know. Just like that. And yeah, so that is working. So we are grabbing this thing and we flip this around. Like, oh, come on. You go that way. Here we go. So we have a train station over here, and we will disable it for now, so it does not cost too much money. Now we're going a little bit further to this area. Now here we have space for a local train station, so let us also put a road there. So the road we will take from here, bring it to there, and from there we can bring it, actually, let me have a look here. I think we can bring it behind these houses, and maybe we can even bring it in here. We have some. Yep, we have a little gap there, so that works. Nice. We also have like these stairs. Look at the people here, waiting for the bus. So we definitely need that train station over here. Okay, so let's put a local train station, which is this one over here. I want to put it here because we need the space for the train line, otherwise it will not work. I think over here. Yeah, pick at this road, so we go a little bit further, even, let's see, that way to the other junction over here, crossing. Here we go, and yeah, that will work actually pretty nice. Now that will run further, and we can put one over here and put one over there. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. So let me do that. So we grab this small one, and was it over here? Let me just put it down here. Let me have a look. Yeah, this is not a bad spot to have one. So let me pick a pick at this road. And also here. Let's see. So you know what? I'm thinking we bring this. Okay, so let me move this aside a little bit. Just with a move it mod. So you go there. And we pick a pick at this road. And we bring this to roughly here. And then we bring it up to this road as well. Nice. And then we take the asymmetrical road. Here we go. You go there. You go there. Perfectly fine. No traffic lights. Also no crossings, please. Thank you. Road required for what? Probably this thing. Yep. Okay. Got it. Got it. So no problem. So we will take this road and make this a little bit more straight-ish. Like that. And then we have a train line running here. So I need to make sure that if I move this, I move it. Oh man, it has to also go under there. So I really... This is tight, but I think we can lift that one. So I will put it more to the right here. We will solve it when the time comes. Yeah, so let me turn this off. Did I turn off the other one? No, I did not. So turn off. So we gained a little bit of money in the meantime when I was indulging myself with this entire line over here. All the way to the edge of the map there. I think it looks great. Yeah, so here I'm just thinking... where can we insert another train station as well? Maybe another one. There's a cargo one. French. What is this? The French one. We could try. We can try it. We can always try it. So let me point it down here. How does it look? Does it have upgrades? It has. Okay, not bad. So let me see. Pick it. This road, and what I want to do here, no, I'm staying on this side. Yeah, so we're going from here. That makes it more difficult, to it does not really matter if the train station is, located on the other side, like on this, because the train line will still run basically. Yeah, I'm thinking. Just thinking. You go there. So if I grab this one, and put it here, and to get those train lines under the ground will be difficult. Oh, okay. So also I don't like it. All these train lines under the ground. Let me put it over there. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So can you have an upgrade? What is this? Waiting room extensions. Okay, here you have it. And we go back to this one. This one has more. This one has also, let's see, an underground subway. Nice. Then we have a modern train station entrance. You got it. Then you get like add a roof to platform for citizens. Fine. And some extra platforms. That's a lot of extra platforms, but okay. I don't know if we require that many over here, so I will apply this, I will apply that, I will apply that, but extra platforms. Well, why not? I'm just going to hook up only one, so let's just try that out. So let me grab this, no, here, and then we go into the train section. Train, and then we go to the... Here we go, this is the one. And here, now we need to go underground. First we do this and then page down to -20. Like this is 180 degrees. And then here we have to go underground for, let's see, where's the other station is over there, yeah. And we do have a line here that runs above ground, so that's fine. In the air actually, so we bring this all the way over here at 180. Is that 180? I hope so. Fingers crossed. Page up. Here we bring it up. And here, yeah, we can go under there. And how does this come together? Let's see. We bring this over to there. Okay, so we have to bend it slightly, which is fine. Just, you know, just like that. And this is like a 72 by 70. Come on, come on. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that is connected. Yep. You go there. You go there. Now from here we need to go to here. Now, this is a little bit more trickier, but not impossible. We select with the Move It mod. We select this node. Then we select this node. And we say Ctrl H to that node. We bring this up, and somehow it also lifted up the entire station. Don't know why. Can I undo it? Yes. So why did it lift the whole station? No idea. I did not select this station. So U, Ctrl H to U. Yeah. And this one, U, Ctrl H to U. Here we go. Problem solved. So we select this one, we turn it into a bridge mode. Replacement of, just wait for the train. Yep, you go, and you go. And this can be done normally, I suppose. No, it cannot. Oh, come on. Yep, you can do it. This bit is a little bit something we have to look at later. Later. Okay, let's go to the train tracks themselves on these. Let me turn that off. Very important. And here a little bit, and then -20 is enough. So let's make sure this is straight. This is 180. Yep. And this also needs to go under, even under the water. So I even turned it into -30. Thank you. We all do it without any key. Now here it does not like in water. But when I'm in here it's fine. When I'm out of it it's not fine. So a little bit strange. So when I will dive down to -40. Maybe that helps. And then still it complains about... Okay, anarchy. Really? You really have an issue with that? Ha! I'm very much surprised. Okay, so remove this and that, and that, and that. So we will tackle this in a different way. Yeah. So, first of all, we bring this back to -20. We take the bend function and we go from here. We just go around that little pond, just like that. If you cannot go underneath it, then you just go around it. Yeah, that makes most sense. And then from here, roughly to there. Okay, and then we come from here, paging up. Okay, here we go from there to there. And here we also have to dive underground. And this is like 180. Yep, it is. And then let's see what kind of bend we can make here. Let's see. 107 by 1. Okay, we can add a little bit here, like a 56. Yep. That will create a little bit of more natural curve like this. A 102 by 103. Nah, perfect. So that one is connected. Nice. And now we need to connect this last one. Okay, here we go. So page it up. Now let's see if we can get this underground to -20 and keep it at 180 degrees. We can. Up till there. And then from here, this is going to be interesting because here I will bring it up. Like that. Like that. And now here, I'm thinking, can we get this just over this area? You know, this is the bus stop. So let me bring this up. So this is now 10 meters. Okay, so we do it like this. Now is 10 meters enough? That's the question. So let me go over there. Over there. And this is all without anarchy. No, this is with anarchy. If I do turn off anarchy, then it says like, it's not good, but okay. I know it will fit, so it fits here. And there. And where's the other station? It's over there. And we can squeeze this one. Yeah, let's see. These people are not going to like it, having a train rushing through their backyard, so suppose we have to bring this down. Like that. And then take this maximum space. 178, come on, give me a 180. Thank you. That's a 180. Here we go. Now we are getting to a little bit of a difficult part because I need to get this bend. And this bend has to take place here. And now I have to basically bend and bring up at the same time. So, here we go. Whoa, yeah. And that kind of works, as far as I can see. There is a node issue here, I noticed. Yep. So let's fix that. While we're at it, select this. Bash. Okay, let me have a look here under. I mean, there are no real issues here, right? Well, only with this roundabout, but the pillar is in the middle, so that roundabout was not even there. I don't think so, no, it was not even there. But to be frankly honest, I don't think it hurts too much. No, it looks fine, aside from a little bit of trees here and there. Okay, let me remove those, if I can select them. Well, putting that bulldozer in my way. We don't want any trees on the train line. And okay, so and here we can bring it in, and here you can go outside of the map. Perfect. So, meaning that we can basically now make a line. But before we do that, we need to have like a rail depot. Now that will be mostly placed in an area where we have like industries, and I'm thinking like, okay, the following option. So we select this road. Now let me see, we do it from here. Yeah, we can do the little thingies later, like you know, how many lanes there are, etc. But this is just about having a rail yard depot, and here we can easily get one. So let me have a look. We can have like a rail train. So let me see, we have like a rail yard depot, compact rail yard. By the looks of it, okay, I need a road that is going up like that. That works best in this case, because then we can just... Can we hook it? Yep, we can hook it on there. Come on, game. Come on. There, here we go. And, ooh, this is close by. And we can also upgrade this thing. Ooh, yeah, we can. But it's pointing the wrong direction, and also it goes through the road there. Okay, how many do we have over here? 7. Okay, 7 trains. Do we need 7 trains? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe 3 at best, for up and down. Okay, let me create that line, road, train. Where's the track? I lose track sometimes, you know, literally and figuratively. So let's bring this up. 180 goes over it. Yep, it's also fine. Let's have a look. Where are we going to attach this? We can attach this to... You know what? We can attach this just underground. You know, out of sight, out of mind. So we bring this down like that. Page down. Yes, thank you. So instead of just, I could hook it up to there, but I'm not going to do so. What I'm going to do is just, make a curve here, 112 by 112, and I hook this just underground, so then you don't have any issues with it. Here, push, connected, perfect. Okay, let me turn all these things on. So this thing is on, okay. Now we're going to check out this one. Turn it on. Now this one. Turn it on. And then the big boy, after a quick save. We also have some options here. So what are these, by the way? These are underground. Okay, we need underground. Elevated concourse. What the? Interesting. And what is this? An office building that is attached to it. This is the region for such a building, and I like it to be right there. Perfect, next to the road. I love it. Yeah, really love it. Right, let's see if we can make a line. Okay, a line. Ooh. So that will be a passenger line tool. So first we are going to make the inner one, and after that we are going to make the outer one. Yeah, so I'm selecting this. We give it, of course, another color, because orange on orange you cannot see that well. So we make it nicely blue. There we go here. We select it from here. Click. And then add waypoint. Waypoints can be useful to check out if the track is not interrupted by any broken nodes whatsoever. And I want this on the proper side, so that side, yes. Okay, so we follow this to the other station over here. Also here on the right side, perfect. So we have an abundance of people who are taking the bus right now, and which is fine, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And now we have to go back, yeah. But yeah, as you have seen, the amount of people using the bus is pretty large. So here we go, connect that. Follow this area, quick save. Yeah, thank you. Every 2 minutes that happens, because you never know when the game crashes. You don't want to redo everything. And where is the end stop? Over here? I feel like I missed one, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Did I miss one? Nope, they are both there. About here then. Yep, they're also there. And here it's just one. Okay. Now we're going to select an outside connection, which we will make, I don't know, bright red. And that goes from the other side. Is that possible, by the way? From that side, click, yeah, to pathfinding failed. I think I clicked the wrong one, yeah. I see now the problem, yeah, okay. Then, in that case, we have to connect this one up with that. Okay, so we do that. Okay, so you go slope to steep. Slope to steep, what slope to steep? There is no slope here. What the? Oh man, give me a break. I hate this road, being sitting here. I'm going to delete it. Fix the problems later. Yeah. So pick a this line, and then here we go. And now the slope is not too steep. How is that possible? And we go into there. Nice. And now we create a line to the outside world, which is then this button. Zoop. Is it red? This one? Yeah, it's red. So we go from here. That brings people from the outside world, from Gila. It's called Gila. Okay. It's nice to know. Here we go. So I also named these places so I could see, you know, what is going to where. So I'm going to district all these little stations. This, let's say this, and this. Elk Junction, okay. And then here we district this thing as well, only for the sake of having it a name, Mulberry Peak. And then this area, here we go, from there to there. Yeah, there, and then here we end up in Brightwater Hatton. Well, you can, yeah, we can just use that name. It's okay. That's fairly okay. So let's have a look at the overview. The overview over here. Trains. No. Tram lines, bus lines, tram lines, train lines. So the blue line is the one that goes... Yeah, that goes from, let's see, Brightwater, Hatton, to and from, all the way to Elk Station, Station, ta-da, and then outside world is called Gila, okay. Elk Station to and from Gila I called City, because it's probably a city in the distance, so that will do fine. 2 trains I see here. I want to make that 3 going up and down. Yeah, pretty nice. Now let me see what if we can fix this little issue over here. I think so. We only have that problem because this is much easier fixable, you know, using a road, because from here we can just elevate it, easy, then go to the other side, because then we have the space, go back, page down, and enter here, overlapping items, no, yes, no, yeah, no, and all the complaints has gone. Great, lovely. This road, by the way, let me flip that around, like that, so that it runs purely to this. So this thing should now be sending out 3 and maybe 1. Probably it has 4 in use if I click this. Yep, 4 in use, so it still has 3 available. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. So we have now this this train connection. Makes you also wonder, you know, what would be then the metro connection as well. Just have a peek, you know, have a look. We're looking at the subway, and I'm selecting this and then page down. Then I have the best overview. Now let's see. I know there was. Let's see. There is a station in here. There's also a station in there, and even a station in there, you know. That kind of begs to be connected, but not in a single line, because let's say this area here, it you know, it is not connected. So if I want to make something, then, you know, then I would love to make just a connection from here, where people live, here, and here where people work. That's the main idea. So I would say, like, okay, let's then grab a small subway plaza and just, you know, just build it here. And let's see, how can I get it straight? Oh, like that. That's okay. And then we can bring it out also in this area. Yes. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice, because perfect. Now, also to make this happen, we need a subway. We need the subway 2 line, blah blah blah, and we have to bring it all the way over there. That's a very long distance, but okay. We can always change that in the future. We will, who knows? Here we go. And then regarding that water, I want to avoid that water. So I'm just going into a bend here of 140 by... It would be nice, you know, to have a stop here in between somehow to serve all these people and make a lovely bridge or something. Yeah, so let me do that. So we grab this road, we take this and then do something like that, and then very close to that highway, and then bish bash and bosh. Is that straight? I don't know. It does not look straight. Come on, pick them out. Now you are straight. Great. Back to this thing. If we put this thing over here, then it will put it like that. So we need another one. This one, or maybe just the regular one, just the very simplistic one. Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay. Back to the underground line again. Page down. Now let me have a look. So we have like station over there, the station over here. So somewhere here in the middle we should have like you know, crossover option. So where can we put that? Do we have something like that? We have like, and we have also these crossings here. So that's nice, you know, to put that one there and that one there. So they can always use these crossings to get to the other side. Yeah, I think that's okay. So here we will now grab the line again, and then here we have to connect it to there. Yeah. So from here. So we have this one over here. We have this one over there, we have this one over there, and then we have here, yeah, placed also a station as well, and basically we can also put one maybe over here in this section where also the people live. So let's see what is the best option over here. Let's take a Korean one, just for the funsies of it. No, wait a second, the people are not living over here. This is all industry. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. Just place it in the middle. And then we grab this. Okay. Now this little bit I will speed up for the sake of it. I mean, so to save up a little bit of time. So here we go. Alright, so with that being in place, we have now 2 lines created. So the only thing that we need to do now is make like the lines themselves. So that will be the subway line tool, and let me have a look. Where are the sublines? I don't even see those things. Oh, here. This is also always a delicate process, you know. So let me grab a very bright color that jumps out, like ultra purple, something like that. So click here, and also we will do this in a little bit of a time lapse. Yeah, be right back. Alright then, so those 2 lines have been created. Now let's have a look here how many, you know, vehicles we require. So let's have a look. Public, subway line. So let's see. Assign 2. So we need a rail yard depot for this thing anyway. So let's find one. So subway. Let's see. So this is the compact subway yard. The question is where to put it. Now I like to put it here in the industry area, which is totally fine with me. Let's see, it's facing. Let me just put it there. You know, it's not really busy over here. So, actually, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed it. No, you did not notice it, but the traffic in my city is like, it's like actually pretty good. You know, most people are hovering around the 60%, but this is nearly at 80%. That's because of all the, you know, the fact that everything is so expanded. But anyway, that was the whole idea of this build to get. Oh, that's a one-way road, by the way. That's not the road I need. Let me fix that. It's just a normal road, like so. And also here we take this road up to all the way there, maybe a little bit further like that. Then we grab this whole thing, and this is like, it's like something new, you know, this thing actually. Look at this. So what do we have more? We have extra tracks. Yep, why not? And connect subway stations to create a subway. Okay, gotcha. So we need to connect this up to the metro line, which is running both here and here. Okay, we can do that. So first of all, we go up, and we go into there, and then from here, hey, what's with this anarchy thing? Okay, never mind it. So 96 by 96, 96 by 96, yep. And then we bring it basically to both areas. 180 degrees. 180 degrees. We can go exactly through the center actually if we want to. Like that. So we can make a split off that goes straight into that area. Like so. Yep, I like to see that blue. And then from here we can also go like that. Make a 116 by 112. Yep, if that's all fine. And then connect it here up to, I have to be a little bit careful because we are close to in between two stations. So let me see what is connecting and what is not. This seems to be connecting. So, but yeah, we have to see what it does over here, what this thing will do. So yeah, the game has been sped up so far. Should give the that's number 1 for the yellow line. Number 2. Yeah, I made a yellow line and a purple line, so I think that's good. Number 2, 2 purples, another purple, that's 4, another yellow, that's number 3, and then we should get another yellow, that's number 4. Yeah, we have 4 for both of them. So if that is, let me see, train. Yeah, 4 for both of them. 2 trains, metros. Yeah, nice. Well, anyway, guys and girls, thank you for watching this episode number 7. I see you soon in episode 8. If you have any questions, any comments, remarks or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below, and I will try to read them and implement them as well. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and you will be notified until the next episode comes out. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and until the next time, see you. Bye bye.